Right, I wanted to do analysis of Jah Ridin versus a Marth. I know he's been playing this Umarth a lot recently. Basically, I think that Marth is probably the matchup I've played the most and have the most experience with. But Jah Ridin's so much better of a player than me, and he clearly does a lot in the matchup that I don't do. But I'd also be interested to see if there's anything that I think he's not doing, and what sort of the Marths that he's playing do to sort of counteract him. So I want to give it a look.
Not just like the appropriate.
All right. First thing to note is basically like Marth like wins neutral, or he should a lot of the time. But Luigi can still win, but you have to have like the Marth has to have a more oppressive like coverall style, whereas the Luigi's kind of on the back foot in the matchup. He sort of has to rely on sort of call outs. So like you'll see here, the first thing the Marth does is do a little short hop and then immediately, I think it's a wave dash in down tilt. No, wait. So yeah, there he is. Where have I got to? He definitely did a down tilt, right? We all saw that. Maybe it's the second thing. I think I skipped forward a little bit too far. Hang on, let's see. There it was. So he did that little down tilt there, right at the beginning. So Jah Ridin's like, okay, think he might down tilt. Because a lot of people like a commentator sort of approach to the matchup would be, Luigi can't do anything about down tilt because he's a grounded character. Which isn't true, but down tilt's amazing, right? And it's really good versus Luigi. So like, the next thing Jah Ridin does is throw out that down air. So the down air is basically what beats that. So if they approach with a down tilt, you can throw out a down air and it'll catch it. But the Marth he's playing, Umarth, is obviously he's not going to do the same thing over and over again. He's already ready with the mix up, and he just dashes in and grabs him on the lag. So that's like good from the Umarth, but also I'd say like good from Jah to sort of try and call out something so early. But again, it's that sort of call out mix up thing, and like Marth wins a lot of the time on that mix up.
So we got Umarth, we got Jah.
Let's look at that down B again.
So we got Umarth, we got Jah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know if he could have snapped a ledge, or whether so from that forward throw, I think Jah was just trying to get out of the situation as fast as possible and like throwing out that down B. I think it's an okay thing to do because he's just trying to sort of like put the Marth on the back foot immediately and like stop the corner situation. Like I think a lot of times I would get stuck in my shield there or go to ledge, and then you're kind of cornered. So he gets out the corner, but if he does that every time, it's pretty terrible because the Marth can counter that down B really easily with a crouch or like just jumping over it or anything, because it has a lot of lag. Like he could shield it, jump over it, or crouch it. But this time it hits, and it hits with the hit that pops the Marth up, so Jah gets a knockdown, which is good. He went for a nair, but the Marth sort of didn't go the way he wanted to, so how far do I go? 5 seconds back. I think it's J. Oh wow, that really jumps. Things happen quickly in melee, don't they? Alright, hang on, find my place. So he does the down B, he does a nair, and he fades to the left, but the Marth has gone to the right, so the combo's over, and he tries to back air, but there's a shield there waiting for him. So like, that'll happen a lot as well with all matchups, where you'll be too late on the platform, and you'll hit their shield, and then they can do a shield drop like that, or they can do something like that off you hitting their shield, which you don't want. So like, a thing to think about is whether or not you should instead back off. So he noticed that he could have, reacted and noticed that the nair didn't confirm, so he's just got to back off. Or he can land next to him and bait the shield. So he could wait a second and down smash to punish a shield drop, or he could he could just grab if he's quick, Or he could stand next to him and shield himself and wait to get shield drop up ahead or whatever it is going to be. If he lands behind him, that's relatively safe, and then punish him for that. But unfortunately, that didn't work. And this happens to me all the time. Like, this happens to everyone. Just that moment of, I'm a little late, so I hit the shield, and then I got punished. But there are, like, ways you can sort of work around that. Alright. I got distracted by what the commentator was saying. He's saying, Luigi can't get down, he can't do much, see, he got shield grabbed. The can't get down thing is like the basis of the matchup, like of Marth's true advantage in punish is that he can keep you in the air for ages as Luigi. He can also keep you off stage pretty effectively because he's good at edge guarding and he's good at just poking you and repeatedly. Even though that stuff's tricky for the Marth, it's still where he gets his punish from. Whereas the Luigi punish is more of like a strict flowchart, like it doesn't have to be a flowchart, but like it's this big like fancy combo game. I'd say it's more exciting from the Luigi point of view. Like it's more satisfying to land a combo on Marth as Luigi than probably the Marth has the satisfaction because of they're just like throwing you away. I think that's with Marth with a lot of floaty matchups. Like I think he's certainly like that with Peach. Her combos are a bit more explosive and he's a bit more like playing control, trying to not let you get anything started. Anyway, I'm gonna watch that little sequence again. Maybe slow because it kind of happened fast. Hang on. So, from the back air. Up air. Now he's trapped, but he manages to get down. Wave dash in, down smash, shield grab immediately. Okay, so like, elephant in the room with a lot of Luigi stuff is wave dash down smash. Like, if you never use... So wave dash down smash is like a really, really good approach, right? And like, it's one of the first things you learn. Like, it's explosive and it kind of wrecks a lot of bad players because they'll be like, oh, I can't react to this. But once people learn how to deal with wave dash down smash, you can't rely on it at all, right? Jah Ridin's not relying on it here. He's doing it and showing that he's willing to do it. If you don't show you're willing to do wave dash down smash occasionally, then people won't respect it and they won't be scared of you. But if you do, then they know to be scared of you. Unfortunately, again, the Umarth is just simply... So if I go back a few seconds, you're going to see the spacing he goes for the wave dash down smash at. So the Umarth is kind of baiting. Like he looks like he's approaching. So I think Jah Ridin takes that to think he's going to get into a range where you can't really react to wave dash down smash. Because if you're too close, then it's basically unreactable, right? Because if you wave dash in, you down smash, and they were so close to you, like a medium sort of range, that they couldn't have an answer unless they were fully reading it. But I think, based on what I remember happening, Umarth backs up. No, he just doesn't commit to the arc. So hang on. I'm actually gonna put this on half speed. So you can keep it in the air. He's off the air. Back to neutral. Yah's trying to bait him. Oh man. Hang on. Melee is so fucking fast. Alright. Let's have a look. Miss combo, back air, up air, barely escape, wave dash back, bait's coming in, and then just like does a short hop, fair, shield. Okay, so I got it. So it was like I was saying about that effective range. I think the Marth is just out of the effective range, but what he's doing to kind of bait him is that short hop fair. And what I was saying about down tilt being like completely so important for Marth, the short hop fair or like spaced fair or like fair, low fairs are so important for Marth, and they're one of the main things in the matchup. Like, if you're playing a Luigi who doesn't know what they're doing and they lose to down tilt, you can just down tilt. If you're playing a Luigi who doesn't know what they're doing and they lose to short hop fair, you can just short hop fair. Like, They're both so effective. They're not the be all and end all, but they are. They're like, if Marth didn't have access to those, he'd almost probably lose the matchup. It's that bad. Like, it's that dramatic. So he gets that short hop there. He's immediately able to L cancel, and basically Yar's trying to punish the lag, but it's not laggy enough and it's spaced. So he manages to get a shield grab and turn it into this. Wave dash on, ledge dash on shield is really good, but the Marth backed up at the same time. Now it's like the edge guard. The down smash was bad there, right? I don't know if he meant to down smash, but the down smash wouldn't be effective there. So he sort of forces him off stage. Yar tries to get down there. He tried to sort of touch the ground, but Umarth put out a down tilt, which was pretty good. And then Yar's forced onto the ledge. When Luigi's on the ledge, he's at a disadvantageous position, but with a lot of power, because he has ledge dash, and he has a lot of mix-ups on ledge, and like a lot of combo starters from ledge. But the Marth is still, like, don't get it twisted, because the Marth's still in a winning position. It's just, you need to play it carefully. So Yar's first thing to do is he gets straight up to a ledge dash shield. I guess he was expecting the Marth to try and hit him, but the Marth, Umarth's one step ahead, and he like wave dashes. Well, did he wave dash back? He slipped back with him and shielded himself, and then reacted with a grab. And then he tries to get the dash attack, which would have popped him up, but the DI was good from Yar, so he gets the ledge. And then immediately ledge dashes. Again, Umarth can cover it. So Marth's always got this power, right? If he's in the right place, he can cover things. Yar's trying to mix up by going high, trying to get to ledge. Marth is doing a lot. And then, okay, so Marth here, he got Luigi clean on stage, right? He got Luigi to the point where he either had to go low and up B, and that would have been just a grab ledge situation, or he had to side B onto stage. So he's forced a Luigi who's at 80% to the side B onto stage, and I think he's trying to tip a down smash to punish. That's the only logical thing, right? To try and kill him. I'm not even sure it would kill. I think it would. I'd need some nerds to check that. So maybe it's not that bad. But as such, it looks like crap. Like what actually resulted from it. Like a non-tipper down smash there. Because Luigi was like completely in his power. Like, I mean, a forward smash wouldn't have been a good choice. I think just grabbing him and throwing back off stage would have probably been fine. And then like putting him in a position where he's risking getting up tilted. Maybe he could have even up tilted. I'm not sure. I think unless he tippered that down smash, which maybe is what he was going for, that wasn't worth doing. Keep going. So Luigi's he spent quite a while now trying to get back from off stage and then down as well. So like if you're trying to get down, you kind of want to like, you got these hot points which are the platforms. You want to slip past Marth's stuff, but also you can sneak to ledge as well. If you get to ledge, you're generally safe. But if the Marth knows that, they can do a lot of it. So he trades with an air. He goes high because the Marth is kind of going low. And he tried to edge cancel that. But again, Marth can cover all of this. Quick ledge dash, and he's retreating every time, right? So he's expecting ledge dash from Yar, at least so far in the set. And I think that's making a big difference for him because of Yar's he's not mixing up his timing on the ledge dash, and he's also not doing other things than ledge dash. So he could wave dash in place. Again, like if you watch any set of mine, I have the same problems. Like it's really hard to effectively do that, especially as there's like a big draw to getting like a big way ledge dash punish, like just going in with a down smash or going in with an up tilt or going with a grab. Yar's been doing a better job than just going for the attack every time, but I think the main thing is he's been doing it quite quickly. But we're only a minute in, so like I'm kind of overanalyzing the mix-up game here, considering they've both got 4 stocks. Umarth's winning this stock pretty hard at the moment, but he needs to finish because of, again, Marth can get comboed pretty explosively. That was nice. Alright, so Jah Ridin here. Let's get him stuck in the air again. So he manages to get ledge. He gets popped up by that. And now he's stuck up here without a double jump. He doesn't have many options. You just have to put in a mix-up and like challenge the Marth's reaction and execution. So Marth can like pretty much cover everything with weights, up tilts, up airs, like grabs, like anything if he just takes his time. But what Jah does is he does this cheeky down B. And I don't know if you can notice, but the down B changes the speed you fall at, which makes it really tricky for Marth to cover. If you down B every time, it's not going to work, right? Because they'll just get used to the timing and wait. But the Marth has to respect that you have a down B option there. The Luigi also has a down air, which is like it will catch out Marth if he misspaces. If Marth comes up too fast and you fast fall down air, you can just clip them because down air is massive. And that would be actually really bad right now because the Marth's at like 40, it would send him off and then Luigi would get back and have the advantage. You can nair as well, but nair is just kind of greedy. Like, nair is not one of the best. Like, a lot of people think, oh, Luigi can just nair out of stuff. Nairing versus Marth is not that good. If you nair versus Marth, you're putting out... Basically, you're expecting the Marth to jump up really high and really fast. So the Marth to totally miss space and to come right up to you as fast as he can. So the only benefit of nair is that it's fast. Like, it doesn't have like a spacing benefit. So if you're just trying to mix up and find your way down, you wouldn't nair. Anyway, that's kind of unrelated because that's not what happened here. Jah kind of... Jah made a good choice with that down B, which is hard to cover. We'll see what happens after that. He still gets punished from the lag though, like I was saying about down B still being a bad move. Sick mash to recover. He's got to side B now. Marth can... Yeah. Okay. That was a good punish from you, Marth. He could have up B'd as well, I think. That's what Sean does to me. Back to neutral, like Luigi has to win a neutral. Alright, he put like... You can put a lot of close pressure on the Marth by doing those jabs and the F tilts. So this F tilt here he does, it's really hard to cover as the Marth because basically you have to be ready for it in neutral and be shielding. But like in this situation, I'm pretty sure Jah caught him backing up. So the Marth did something, I'm pretty sure, and then Jah chased him down with a ledge dash. Hang on, I mean not a ledge dash, a wave dash F tilt. You can often, like with Luigi, the Marth will try and dash away, and you're so fast and you cover so much range that you can just follow them and get them with a down smash or F tilt. So let's see. I can get this going really slow. Look at that. Alright, so what does Marth do? He does a down tilt. Oh, he jumps. And then he does a fair. He tries to run away. Yeah, and then the F tilt gets him. And then there's a jab, and that stresses him into an air dodge. Don't know how that happens. But Jah has enough time to grab because he forced the Marth into that pressured situation. He goes for the forward throw. That was really smart, actually. I wouldn't have thought to do that. He forward throws to force him to go on the platform. Is that a DI mix-up? I guess it is. Let me think. Up and in? What way was Jah facing when he got the grab? Let's see. Okay, so Jah's facing this way. So like, if Luigi down throws or up throws, if Marth DI's this way, he's gonna go straight up no matter what, or straight. He'll pop straight up every time. But if Marth DI's this way, he'll go pretty far in that direction, which is kind of hard for Luigi to cover. So let's say Marth download DI's like up and in, like that, which is a good DI versus Luigi because he should be able to get right over here to this end of the platform. It's very hard for Luigi to follow up. He has to come right up there and then do a tech chase or, well, I assume the Marth could dodge it, but at the percentage he's at. So, Jah Ridin, I think he's done a DI mix-up. He's forward throwed him and forced him into a tech chase on this platform. It's pretty sick. Yeah, look, he's given him time to think about it with those pummels, which is kind of cool. So, like, boom, grab, and then he's pummeling him, Come on. You're playing Luigi. You know the DI. Do the DI. Just do the DI. He does the DI. And he ends up on the platform. And Jah just covers it really nicely. I'm not sure about back throw. And I'm sure that side B was an error. Now he's got to make up for it. So that doesn't matter. That's just a flub. I wouldn't have... So when he got that back throw, let's see. Yeah, I would have... what would I have done? Probably would have up thrown. Maybe he was just trying to cheese him with a side B with a misfire. I hope he wasn't. Could have worked. Alright, that's really good corner. Like getting out of the corner stuff. So you are right in there. Like, you can often do this. When you get cornered, you should just sometimes just stand still. And they're going to, like, a lot of the time the right thing for them to do is to just do this spacing. So he's trying to catch Jah coming forward. If Jah wave dashes forward, he's in lag. Like, he can't, no move Jah can do would beat this if Jah came forward. Like, if he dashes, I'm not even sure. I'm pretty, potentially he could get a shield up, but anything that gets hit by this spacing is bad, including his shield. Including crouch, because it would probably tip, alright? Jah just stands there. Easy punish with F tilt. And it's so good, F tilt in the corner. You can like force people to respect you a lot. And like force them to have to play really safe or like not completely too safe, so that they actually have to come in and show you that they're willing to come in, or shield that F tilt, not attack you. Which is a mix up, right? A lot of people just try and attack straight out of the corner every time. But that's not necessarily the best way. Jah handles it really well. Now he's just trying to keep him cornered. He's also struggling though to get a kill. He's sort of trying to like work his way out of the corner here. And Umarth's kind of covering it really well. F tilt's so good, like spot dodge F tilt, so good versus Marth. Alright, that's what I would have done every time and it never would have worked, just like he did. Where you're like trying to mix up a nair on them on the top platform. If he could have landed and grabbed somehow, that would have really worked, but unfortunately not. Jah's playing better in the neutral now. Tries to get a down throw nair kill. That can kill on floaties really early. And I think you can kill Marth pretty good as well. So like, I think it didn't work, but that was a good choice from Jah. I would have, a lot of people, including myself, would have gone for a slap very often. You could also do an up air and hope that they DI hard in so you can combo off it. But down for an air was like a really clean option. Percentage just wasn't quite right. Alright, ledge dash roll is good, but if you overuse it, it's kind of bad, and Marth was kind of ready for it. Another spot dodge. Umarth's really outplaying him at the moment in a lot of situations. That's unfortunate. I think he was trying to like wave land on stage. Okay. Jabs are good. Kind of missing, but he's keeping him cornered. A lot of F tilt. Like when Marth's nice. Just a late ledge grab. Really good versus Marth. Hang on, I'm gonna put this back to full speed. Oh. This is tough. Alright. It has to be big combo time. Unfortunately, he's not quite converting on the combos. And Marth is like I was saying before, he's just winning on neutral over and over. Like, the Marth hasn't done anything explosive in the punish whatsoever. He's winning with a good neutral, like, over and over. That was slightly mistimed from Jah. Not going well for him at the moment. I don't know who wins this set. I guess Umarth, based on the length of the video, but we'll see. I want to see if Jah does anything extra special. He needs to get something started, and it's very hard when Marth's playing like this. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay, that's pretty good. He should die. No. Okay, so like, I have trouble with this. Everyone has trouble with edge guarding Marth. But you can confirm, so what Jah did there, he grabs here, and then you can like confirm with an up, just pressing right on the stick. So if he pressed right on the grey stick there, rather than rolling, he should block Marth from getting to ledge, but also he would have been able to up B him for that. I'm not sure on like exactly how good your timing needs to be, because like I know that the Marth is like stalling as much as they can. It mixes you up. But what Umarth did there, you can up B like every time, and I think it's very good to do, because if he's already rolled this set, right? So Umarth is kind of expecting a roll, and roll loses, like he loses neutral basically. Like he's stuck off the side. You can see that. He's stuck off the side because of that roll, because of Marth managed to get up before him.
Things are really not going well.
He's dropping more than he can in matchups.
Oh, shield the F tilt, brutal, and then call out down air. Yeah, Umarth kind of bopped him in that game. I want to see if Jah can get more started. What I was saying before is like really accurate. Like if the punish game if Luigi doesn't convert off all the punishes he gets, then it's a really hard matchup. Really, really hard, because the punishes are so big. Nice, caught the DIN. That was sick. He went for the roll again, but like, hang on. Let's see, how do you get that? Wave dash out. Oh, so he wave dashed in, wave dashed out to bait the Marth to run this way. So the Marth ran this way, he wave dashed back with him and got a grab. And then he just was it down throw? Whatever. He threw him, forward air, and then Marth DI'd in, another forward air. And then he just caught the mix up there with a roll. That's brutal. That's melee though. Like, if you don't mix up your, I mean, he was mixing up his recovery actually. To be fair, because of what I was saying before about how he landed on stage. But if you get caught out in that way, you're just dead. 0. That was good from Jah. This is something I don't like. He just did it twice. I've seen a lot of good Luigis do it, and I don't think it's very good. I understand why people do it, but I think it's just like a much worse option than like a ledge dash, like a clean technical ledge dash. Like they'll do a like little ledge dash on, and then they'll down B immediately. I've seen loads of Luigi kid doing it, and Eddie Mexico doing it, and Jah Ridin doing it, and they're all doing it. You think, oh, they're top players, you know, it must be good. But I often see them doing it into getting punished. I think Jah Ridin was kind of lucky to get away with that one. I don't like it. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. But I just think it's so committal. Like, you need to hit them with a strong hit of it. Otherwise, you're getting punished. Oh. So, you got to be aware of that as Luigi. Marth will run up to you, down tilt your shield, and then run away. They do a lot of hitting you and then running away, right? So he does all this shit, and then down tilt, run away, and he tried to grab, but Jah spot dodged as well. Often wake up spot dodge is really good versus as Luigi versus Marth, because you need to your spot dodge is great, and you need to force them to like respect the fact that you can spot dodge, because they can get punished really badly for it. Like, it forces them to have to wait. Like, Marth can cover spot dodge, but it is a lot harder. Kind of cornered.
I don't remember the last time we were about to game. Pretty impressive. I guess base style just. I got some trivia about the two. Really? Yeah. Since Jah Ridin came to the US, Umarth is 10-0 against him.
Wow, Umarth is 10-0 against Jah Ridin, apparently. So I guess he's been having a lot of trouble with this guy. It's a losing matchup. But I still think he could be doing more. Oh, that down smash was ugly. He's playing the neutral in such a he's just playing in such an oppressive style. I can see why it's working. I think Jah is kind of shooting the gun a little bit early in some places. Like he's just going straight for the wave dash, and Umarth's kind of ready. Like, I honestly don't think Umarth's doing anything super special. He's just playing the neutral really well. Like, these sort of S-smash, you just keep knocking Luigi away. And now you've kept him up, which is that chain grab punish position. I think Jah needs to, like, wait a little bit more. I can't tell if he's flustered. But, like... Alright, I'll go back to where it was. Where he went for that F-tilt on the knockdown. Where was it? Okay, so here, he's trying to catch him because he's knocked him down. Like, and I think he's not sort of cognitive or aware of the fact that he's late. And because he's late, he misses and he gets get up attacked. Whereas he could have baited a get up attack, or he could have... You know, it's kind of hard to say, because if you're sure of a confirm, you should follow it up. Right? Like, you should have confidence to do that. But here, I'm not sure. I think he could have known that wouldn't work because he was pretty far away. He was almost hoping on the Marth lying there or the Marth doing a tech away or a tech in play. You know, something that would have taken a bit longer. But he gets get up attacked. So he's always trying to escape to the ledge. This is a really scary position. Okay. The up tilt finally connects. So up tilt. The Marth must have been holding down to down tilt there because he immediately teched on the floor, which is really interesting. And Jah got a cool out down air. So like what I was saying before about down air being used to call out down tilt, it's like super sick for calling out anything that doesn't hit above them. Like if you're standing right next to them. Let's get it back. So he claws his way back, gets the up tilt. Okay, once you realise you're in this position where they're just ahead of you, you can short hop down air, and you'll cover like a lot of things. Like if the Marth immediately tries to wake up grab, what did the Marth try and do? Kind of hard to say. Hang on, let's see. I want to see if he tried, if he had time to do anything, or whether Jah Ridin was like ready, just like straight ready. Okay, hang on. Let's get the ledge dash. Or the wave dash rather. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. This recording frame rate is funny, so it's harder to see what actually happened. Oh. Oh. Any day now. Look how much freaking fade fames we've got. I'm gonna do another one of me after this on Scheiss's stream. Scheiss is the best streamer, right? It should be like 60 FPS, delicious. Okay. Oh my god, so many merge frames. Tech. He's already jumping, jump squat. Come on. God, this is slower than I thought it would be. Alright, nearly there. Now he's jump squatting. Straight into the down air. So how is the Marth crouching? Now this stream's a bit hard to see what actually is going on. The Marth is standing up after his tech. Now I think Jah was just right ready there at the exact moment he finished standing up. I don't think Umarth could have even acted at all. let's say Umarth could have acted and Jah was late. He could have shielded. Jah could have down aired the shield and drifted behind him with a low nair. That probably would have been the best choice. But luckily he just hits. Down air covers a lot though. Like if you get someone in place, it will work a lot of the time. Alright. He went for the grab, but Marth had a weird his body was in a weird position, so the grab missed and he ended up getting down tilted. Another like shield with Marth, this guy is so strong. Like you saw him shield just there, and he shielded wave dash down smash. Like backing up and shielding to get to like take a wave dash option from Luigi and then grabbing it as Marth is so good, because Marth can grab almost anything Luigi does when it's not spaced. Like because Marth has such a big grab range. Like you can wave dash down smash a lot of characters' shields and get away with it, or like from a shield grab perspective because of the slide, but not Marth. He's really finding it hard to get anything started with the punish here. Alright, I think Jah could maybe benefit from crouching a little bit. Let's see. Right. If Jah had just been holding down for those two fairs, he wouldn't have gone sliding off over here. So like crouch cancel was actually really good versus Marth at low percentages because you can convert so much into a down smash. Anything that they don't tipper, you can crouch and potentially down smash or potentially act off. So what? Throws him off stage, can't get a punish. Marth's on the ledge, back up, fair trade. If Jah had been crouching, because the Marth didn't have access to a crouch, right? Like that, like when the Marth is doing the spaced aerials, if he's missing the spacing, and you're on the ground and he's in the air, then you should be crouching. You should try and be aware of like the fact that you can like get in their body and crouch. So I'm sure he could have converted off that, or at least put himself right here, so he would be firmly winning the neutral right now. Nice up angled F tilt. Oh. That was good cognizance of him to wait. I think he seems to be really, really good at these like kind of simple, straightforward edge guards on Marth. But the ones that are missing because of that, they don't look so good because of he's just going for a very simple option. But the simple options honestly beat Marth a lot of the time. So he's still winning. See what happens. Just a short comment on that situation. So like you get the Marth in front of you, you spot dodge. There's a big mix-up game here. He's spot dodging once, and I guess he wants to like grab off that spot dodge. The Umarth does a really good thing here by just running right round behind him and grabbing. A lot of Marths love to do that. The counterplay is if Jah had double spot dodged, or even triple spot dodged. If he double spot dodged, he would have had time to turn around and down smash or grab the Marth. I'm pretty sure, or just jump away or roll away. He would have gotten out of the situation. But not saying he did the wrong thing because it's a mix-up, right? So the Marth did a really good grab, which I'm not sure we've seen before in the set. Here, when the Marth does that down tilt, I think every Marth in the world, when they miss that down tilt, they're gonna back up like this. Like so many of them. If Jah had, instead of doing an instant slap, because I think that Marth being here is often a bait for you to instant slap. Like, if the Marth knows what they're doing, they're going to know that you can, like, aerial from the ledge, and it's pretty strong. Like, if they've ever played a Sheik, like, they're just going to back up. They'll back up every time. So, like, if he had just ledge dashed straight on and followed him backing up, I think he could have down smashed him. That's what I would have done. The only difficulty is making sure you get a good ledge dash after re-grabbing the ledge. Because it's a different timing when you re-grab it in the way he did. And he does the down B again, which I don't like, but it does sort of work here, but it doesn't really combo. I'm not a fan of the down B, as you may have guessed. He's trying to ledge cancel there, and Marth got that ugly tipper. Oh, nice combo.
He barely missed an edge cancel, and that could have kept going for sure. Tries to get the ledge dash shield.
That's always a like shield grab bait. Like they'll do it every time. It works on me a lot as well. So it works on me a lot. So he does this fair. You clearly think, seeing how close he is, like, oh, I could get a shield grab here, but it's Marth, so he has time to run away. Hang on, let me just slow this down. So that will happen a lot, right? Counterplay is for Yar to do a short hop nair immediately. If Yar does a short hop nair, Marth will come in, and before he has a chance to grab, because of... Hang on, let's watch it again real quick. So, where's Marth when he does the grab? Marth's... Okay. Hang about. Marth's in nair range, I'm pretty sure, because he would glide this way anyway. So if Yar did a short hop nair, the nair would have hit before the grab. I'm pretty sure. Potentially a short hop... No, I don't think a short hop down there. Anyway, short hop nair is really, really good in that situation. Like, if you have an idea, the Marth's going to do the classic Marth, which is to hit your shield, like you did before, the down tilt or fair on your shield, then run past you or run back, and then come back in and come for a grab. If you short hop nair, you can cover it a lot. And what, Marth's on 52, so that could have set ended right there. Oh, game ended rather. Down B mix up to get down. Lucky. Oh, get a back air. It just misses. That's really unfortunate for Yar there. That whole sequence could have been the game as well. So he gets this nice combo. Just misses the bear. That's fine. And then it's like, a lot of the time with Marth, you have like a bit of a race. You need to get to the bottom and you need to reset neutral rather than try and push a combo that you can't get. So he goes, unfortunately he goes for it. And Umarth was drifting right in, so it missed. And now he's like on the back foot. So he's landed after Marth. Marth's already shielding. How does he get out of this? He rolls. I think he probably meant to shield drop. I don't know. I think rolling there would never happen. And the Umarth's shown already that... Sorry, the Umarth. Umarth has shown already that that he likes shield drop down up air. And why wouldn't you? It's really good. So like, if I was Yar, just holding shield probably would have been best. Or just jumping away because you don't want to get... So now he's stuck above him. Fair. No double jump. Okay. The Marth still has control, right? Until Luigi got down. Marth still might have control in this position. I can't quite tell from the pause. Because Luigi's in lag now and Marth's dashing around. Okay, no. They're both just feeling each other out. They managed to get back to neutral. F tilt. This is unfortunate. I think that jump may have killed Yar. Oh, damn. Hang on. So... I think this was a flub. And that's one of the hardest things about playing against Marth. You'll do a full hop. You'll miss a wave dash or you'll do a full hop or you'll jump in some way. And a lot of characters jump, being above people in melee is always bad versus Marth. It's terrible. So it forces him to a position where he has to choose between getting juggled up here or getting forced onto the ledge. And he gets forced onto the ledge. And then he's getting kept on the ledge. Umarth is like backing up. Grab. Back air. So this is all an edge guard now. He has to sneak to ledge. Oh! What a shame. That's a real shame. His air dodge at the end there was like a desperate edge guard, desperate recovery attempt. I don't think it was bad at all, but it just didn't work. Marth was happened to grab ledge. He made the right choice. Wow, red lunchbox. So yeah, I don't think that was like the biggest showcase of Jah Ridin in the matchup. I think that if he had crouched in a few more positions, hit a few more combos, which like that's not like a constructive thing to say, because the matchup is so combo based for Luigi, if you don't hit the combos, you kind of lose. So like, I think he was a bit flustered based on the way the Marth was playing, and then that meant this happens a lot, right? You get flustered from the way that a character is playing neutral, and then when you finally get your hit, you drop it because you're kind of flustered. Kind of drop them. Another one would be, so crouching, adding in answers to Marth hitting your shield to bait a shield grab and then running away. And maybe waiting a little with recovery and neutral options, like delaying it a bit. Or like doing more baits, like run up shield stop and stuff. And wave land on place when you're ledge dashing on stage. And some stuff like that. Kind of a tough set, because I can tell that Umarth was playing really well, and he kind of started on the front foot, like because he got the good end of a mix up straight away, and I think that kind of followed through the whole set. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that one.